Alright, day 2 of the port build. Forgot the screws, didn't bring them to work, so I'm finishing them at home today on Sunday. Got the first wall connected to the bottom. First look at the port screwed together. It's going to be the size difference. Can't really see much. Oh, there you go. 2x4s coming out. I'm going to find another place to put the 2x4s to brace it up and down, top to bottom. So now I got to measure on my front piece how far it is from here and here. That way I can mount this piece right here to the front piece. So I'll try to get some video of that. It's kind of hard because I'm doing it alone, but it's getting done. That's what matters. Alright, so I have the port staged up inside of the box right now. I measured over from the outside wall to the outside edge of the port. It's 18¼ inches. So on my port piece right here, I measured over 18¼ from here, made a mark, made another mark there, I'm going to scribe that off a nice straight line, and then I'm going to put the port piece on here and trace the outline of it on, cut that out, and I'll show you guys what I mean. Alright, it's a little loud, there's a guy on a bike over here, but the show must go on. Alright, so here's the line where the port used to be. Here's where the bottom of the port is now. I notched all this out on the box, so that's all gone. So now we're moving it down to this line, so we want this corner to line up right in here. So we're going to move that over, get it all lined up. Kind of hard with one hand, but get the picture. Alright, so I'm going to get that lined up and then I'm going to show you what I'm doing next. Alright, so now that we're all lined up, I got to come inside of the port. Alright, there it is. It focused pretty good now. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to mark my diameter out. Now I know exactly what to cut. Alright, and there's my port. Alright, there's the port. It's got 4 screws in it to hold it together so we can test fit it. The only thing is now the threaded rod's getting in the way. So I've been meaning to cut this shit for a while anyway. So let's get it cut. I'm not gonna cut it with the camera on because this fucking thing sucks at taking sound, so you'll see if the port fits with me. That was pretty easy. Got some threaded rod left over. Nice and clean. Be able to put some MDF right over that. Slowly coming together. Throw that in there. Let's see if the port fits in the hole. Alright, now as you can see, the outside edges of the port are very rough. I cut it about 1 millimeter bigger than the markings were to make sure that it was gonna be bigger than the port itself. So my plans is to sand it down nice and smooth and router the edges. Now as you can see, the 2x4 is in the middle of the port, and it's hitting it about 1/4 inch from keeping the port going in. So I'm gonna cut that out right now, and then the port looks like it's gonna line right up. I got one bolt in halfway right here, it's screwed in and it's lined up with that line. And then this one, not bad. This one, the top one I could get in, but then the bottom one's not gonna go in. It would rattle. So I'm just gonna cut the 2x4 out right now, and then we'll try the port one more time. Alright guys, what's going on? I'm editing the video right now. This next part is going to be a little demo of the system, show you guys what it sounds like. I was recording with this camera right here that I'm holding in my hand. It's the one that has a little bit better picture quality but shitty sound. The batteries were dead on my other camera, so just turn the volume down to about halfway, maybe a little bit less. This camera is horrible at sound, so it's going to crackle pretty good. As soon as that Recone kit comes in, we'll be getting some demos and show some flex and see what this thing can do with the other camera. So, we'll see. Stay tuned. Alright, we're recording. I got really good news and some not so good news. Not so good news first. Blew one of the subs. I knew it was coming, could smell it for a while now. It's pushing the subs really hard while the port was open, because it just wasn't loud enough with the port open. The port made a huge difference. So I'm running on 118 right now. The wires are right there, disconnected. You can see that they're disconnected. So I'm running on 118. Whatever movement that you see coming from the subs is from the woofer that's on the left side pushing the woofer that's on the right. So I'll go back there, show you guys a little bit of what it looks like, even though you've already seen it. It's not the prettiest thing right now. I need to router the edges and sand them to make it a perfect square. Other than that, all the bolts are in. Holding the port piece on, nice and straight. Liquid nails the edges, so no air creeps out of the cracks. 2x4 is gone. So, still got a lot of work to do to the box, but it's a big step closer to the end now. So now we'll get inside, show you what it's sounding like with 118 working. So remember, this is only going to be 118 right now. I don't even know what it's going to do. I haven't pushed it yet. I've been kind of holding back because I had the wires hooked up on the 118 and I didn't want to start a fire or anything. So, alright, let's see what it does. I'm gonna start this song over. The song I got from my buddy, DJ Slow and Throw, alright? I'm gonna put a link on my next video that I put up to his YouTube, unless you guys already don't know it. Maybe you can find it just by me saying his name, DJ Slow and Throw. He sent me some songs. All of them are awesome. Alright, so this is gonna be Webby 612s slowed down by him. So I'm pretty sure that you can only get the song through him. So I'm gonna start it off again now.
What? You know what I'm saying?
Verdict so far is the port made a huge difference. I'm getting lows, I'm getting flex. I'm very happy. This is just a teaser vid pretty much. I'm gonna start getting some good videos really soon, guys. So finally coming together. I got a lot of plans coming, and I'm gonna need you guys' help to help me figure out what I'm doing with this build. I want you guys to be a big part of this build. Alright, so I'm gonna be asking a lot of questions and taking some surveys and seeing what you guys want. So, peace.